Since 1992, the Mario Kart series has had a wide array of characters, as Mario invites various friends and enemies to a mostly friendly kart race. There have been a total of 52 characters in the mainline Mario Kart games, filled with the iconic to the surprising. But obviously, with so many characters, some of the quality will have fallen through the cracks, and sometimes entrants are introduced to make you go, eh? And that's what I'll be looking at today, the top 5 most pointless characters in Mario Kart history. Before we get started, let's go over a couple of ground rules. I'm only going to be looking at the mainline Mario Kart games, from Super Mario Kart to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm not going to be examining the arcade games or Mario Kart Tour, because, to be honest, I could develop an entire list with characters from those games. Secondly, if a character is on this list, that doesn't mean that the character isn't cool. It's just questioning why they're in a Mario Kart game in the first place. Even if I personally really like the character, if they don't fit in Mario Kart, they're going on the list. And finally, this list is just for fun. It's not something that's meant to be taken super seriously, it's just for fun, it's just my opinion, and nothing more. And so with all of that out of the way, let's get the list started. Number 5. In 2005, Mario Kart DS was released to North America, and with it came a lot of changes for the series. 4 more cups were added to increase the total number of tracks to 32, and they would showcase the best of the tracks of the past. There were new game modes introduced, such as Mission Mode, and it was the first Mario Kart game to use live rendered 3D graphics for most of the objects. The number of characters was also decreased from the previous game, going from 20 to 12, most likely due to the DS having less processing power than the GameCube. But for their 12th character, they needed someone special. Someone who players would be satisfied with unlocking after going through most of the cups in the game. And they chose someone who was... well, it was certainly unexpected. Rob, a robot with the most adorable eyes, was chosen to be that final character. Someone who no one below the age of 18 would have heard of, because Rob existed before they were even born. Back in 1985, Rob, aka the Robotic Operating Buddy, was introduced to consumers as an interactive robot of sorts for the NES, the idea being that it would help give the NES a unique selling point, as back then, video games were kind of seen as a bit toxic. And while it obviously succeeded, I'm not convinced that gives him an automatic slot for the final unlockable character in a Mario Kart game. Personally, when I was a kid playing this game, when I unlocked Rob for the first time, I had absolutely no idea who he was, and I did think it was slightly underwhelming. But, at least Rob's pretty cool in Smash Bros. Now, so all's well that ends well for him, I guess. Number 4. The baby characters. Some people love them, some people hate them, but they all have their place in some shape or form. While yes, their voice lines might be annoying to some, for others they're important for that sweet Mario lore, especially in Mario's early days. His history isn't something I'm going to be diving into here, but all you really need to know is that each baby character has had some sort of importance in a Mario game. For example, Baby Mario was one of the pivotal characters in Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, a fondly remembered SNES game. Baby Luigi starred alongside his baby brother in Mario & Luigi Partners in Time, which is also where Baby Peach made her debut. Baby Daisy was in... Mario Super Sluggers, as a side character. Okay. And then there's Baby Rosalina, who... Okay, I'll correct my earlier point. Most of the baby characters have their place in Mario Kart because of their appearances in major Mario games, or at least a major spin-off. Baby Rosalina makes this list though, because at least Baby Daisy, oh I don't know, was in a game in the first place. Baby Rosalina wasn't featured in any Mario game before Mario Kart 8, and it screams of laziness from the developers. Rosalina herself is a great character, and in my opinion is one of the best characters the Mario games has ever introduced, but it doesn't warrant a place in Mario Kart 8 in baby form as well. It just makes me wonder which character will become miniaturized next. Waluigi? King Boo? Actually, no, let's hope not. Number 3. So as it turns out, Nintendo adding random characters to their Mario Kart games isn't a recent trend. In fact, they've been doing it since the very first game. In 1992, Super Mario Kart was released for the SNES, and it was a refreshing change in the 2D Mario platforming formula, because now, everyone's favourite Mario characters could race each other. It obviously had the main man himself, but it also had characters people might not have expected to play as at all, such as Bowser, or the Koopa Trooper. They have also included Donkey Kong, the first and one of Mario's greatest ever rivals.
Okay.
But why is he wearing a white bib? That's because, my dear viewer, that isn't actually Donkey Kong. That's his son, Donkey Kong Jr. That's right, the iconic Donkey Kong isn't actually in Super Mario Kart, not appearing until the sequel, Mario Kart 64 in 1996. His son first appeared in the self-titled Donkey Kong Jr., the sequel to the famous arcade game Donkey Kong starring his famous dad. However, the sequel isn't as fondly remembered as the original, and DK Jr. isn't even the most remembered part of his own game. That's because it's the only game in Mario's entire history where he plays the villain. That's right, Mario, your friendly neighborhood plumber, is locking up Donkey Kong in a cage, and Donkey Kong Jr. has to go and save him in a okay-ish version of the original arcade game. So why did Nintendo think that adding a barely remembered character to their new series would be a good idea? Who knows, but it would have been better, personally, in my opinion, to have added the original Donkey Kong instead of his son. Wonder if he's going to make a comeback in Mario Kart 9. Number 2. For our next entry, we're moving on to one of the Mario Kart games that doesn't actually get enough credit for being a good Mario Kart game. Mario Kart 7. In my opinion, this game has an amazing set of tracks, including the best selection of retro tracks in any Mario Kart game. Waluigi Pinball, Calamari Desert, Maple Treeway, SNES Rainbow Road, the list goes on. But the character roster was one of the things that was definitely gutted from Mario Kart Wii, reducing the total characters from 26 to 17. And while the number of characters themselves don't seem like a huge issue, they got rid of some major players and replaced them with some questionable ones. Now don't get me wrong, adding characters like the Key2 isn't an issue, because they're a major part of every Mario Kart game. What, with them being the ones to save you when you fall off? And while Shy Guy might be a weird inclusion as well, he's been a playable character in Mario Kart games before, with him being an online exclusive character in Mario Kart DS. But the one character who was put in that confuses me the most is the one and only Honeyqueen. Honeyqueen herself isn't necessarily a bad character. I actually kind of like the premise. She debuted in Super Mario Galaxy in the Honeyhive Galaxy, where she makes 2 total appearances. 1, she asks you to sort out the neighbours who are causing trouble, and 2, she asks you to fix the itches on her body in easily one of the most awkward missions in any Mario game. Okay, enough of that before the video gets taken down. But even though she appears in a very big Mario game as a minor role, and is one of the more remembered characters from the early game, for better and for worse, this still doesn't warrant her inclusion in a Mario Kart game over long-term characters from previous games like King Boo, Diddy Kong, and Waluigi. This one also felt like Nintendo wanted someone from another Mario game, but couldn't figure out who to add, so they just threw a dart on a dartboard and settled on Honeyqueen. But why did they feel the need to add her? Couldn't they have added any one of the aforementioned characters instead? Why is this another example of Waluigi being left out of a big video game? And why is Mario Galaxy seemingly cursing the good name of Mario Kart? I guess we'll really never know. Number 1. So far in this list, each character on the list could possibly be defended for their placement in their respective games. At least Honeyqueen appeared in a well-known and popular Mario game and was at least memorable. At least Rob was important for Nintendo's success even though he became a relic until Smash Bros came along. At least Baby Rosalina was based on a very cool character in Rosalina, even if she is in baby form now. But there's one character in a Mario Kart game that is just a little bit lazier, so they have to top this list. Ladies and gentlemen, from Mario Kart 8, I give you Pink, Gold, Peach. Yeah, everyone could probably see this one coming, but sometimes the predictable choice is the right one. A quick question that needs to be answered right off the bat is, what was Nintendo thinking when they made this? It really seems like they took a look at Metal Mario and thought, ah yes, let's do the same thing, but with Peach. At least Metal Mario was a power-up in Super Mario 64. Pink Gold Peach was created as a carbon copy of Metal Mario. It was easily one of the weirdest things that Nintendo could have done, especially as they had showed that they were open to adding other franchise players to Mario Kart, like Link from Legend of Zelda, and the villagers from Animal Crossing, and even the Inklings from Splatoon. They could have easily added someone else to the game, like Sonic the Hedgehog, or, oh I don't know, maybe Captain Falcon. New City and Big Blue are in Mario Kart 8, it makes sense! But no, they skipped out on all those characters to create something that just feels so uninspired and lifeless. It's just so unlike Nintendo to create something like this. And so, for all the reasons listed above, for the laziness, for the uninspiration, for taking a spot that could have been given to loads of other possible characters, Pink Gold Peach is my pick for the most pointless character in Mario Kart history. Is there anyone that I missed? What are your opinions on pointless Mario Kart races? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss any new videos from me. I'm Hijinx, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.